Book of the day, The Shadow Woman by best-selling author Angela Elwell Hunt. This is a wonderful read packed with historical detail, um, says Francine Rivers on the cover. This is a very good novel. The story of Moses with, as she says, historical detail. I'm going to read a little bit of the insert for you. Almost from the moment Moses is plucked from the Nile in his tiny ark of papyrus, the lost Hebrew seeks his calling. Although raised as a favorite prince and future leader in Pharaoh's grand palace, he grows to reject his adopted father's ruthless rule and deities. And all along his life's journey, the women close to his heart provide nurturance, consistency, and allegiance, risking all for the love of the powerful man. Meritamen, fearing her barrenness and encouraged by her own mother, the sensitive Egyptian princess secretly adopts the baby. She finds her love for her son is unequivocal, but the life she lives ultimately leads to exile from all she holds dear. Merriman, known for her boldness and her pride, Moses' Hebrew sister, speaks what she thinks, eats with a man, and fears few. After a miraculous reunion with her brother, she takes up the mantle of leadership until her anger, so much like Moses, leads to a soul-searching encounter with a living God. Zipporah, for the young Bodian Moses calls his brave shepherdess. It is love at first sight, as she becomes Moses' student, his wife, and the mother of his sons. Zipporah lays bare the truths of the man she alters the course of her life. An enthralling, heartbreaking portrait of unwavering love and transcendent belief set against the vivid historical landscape. The Shadow Women. Here, let me open it up. Give you a little page on the inside. Let's see here. Meritamen. Let's see. Meritamen. I was trembling by the time we returned to Felika. Tanud Aman took one look at me, then had a slave bring me a chair. As I sank into it, one of the servants produced a fan and began to move the air around me. The priest's dark eyes raked my face as he offered a goblet of cool water. Gracious lady, are you ill? I shook my head, then lifted the goblet to my lips, forgetting herself. Nima blurted out the reason for my discomfort. She heard a baby crying in the Hebrew village beyond yonder marsh. Tamu Aman glanced at my maid, then straightened. Well, a wrinkle appeared in his forehead. The God have heard your prayers. I lowered the goblet as a sudden wave of emotion crested and crashed over me. I wanted a child. I needed a child. But could I simply stride up and take one from the woman I seen in the village? She was only a slave. True, probably fashioned from dung, but if so, what would that mean for her child? What if the child was not fit for Pharaoh? After wrestling it from her from her arms, could I fling it in the air as if it were of no more significance than a fish? Yesterday I might have been able to, even this morning, but in that Hebrew woman's eyes, I had seen a look I recognized. My mother had worn the same look when I grew up ill, when I grew ill, or when one of the other royal children committed some offense against me. That woman, I managed to whisper, will not release the child easily. She wears the look of a tiger. The Shadow Woman. Angel and Will Hunt novel. This is Pastor Sheba. Have a good night.